So this is part two with Lanre. Talks about why women ruin their dating lives, particularly a friend of ours. Part two.
All right, Lanre is back. Lanre.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
There you go, bro.
What's going on? How you doing?
You know, things are going, dude.
I don't know, man. But today we're going to talk about how
women screw up by dating the wrong guys, and they complain and complain, and they're just
now,
and it's like a cycle for them. They're just like abusive relationships. What are you wearing today? What shirt?
Oh,
Jesus, like an angry guy. Last time it was like, what was it? Victim of
oh yeah, victim of destiny.
Oh.
Yeah, that was about me. This one, I could be, the angry guy talking about the situations that
yeah, we're gonna be talking about assholes who treat women like crap, and then we don't get to date them.
Yeah. Well, again, it's when you see someone that's a good woman or a beautiful woman or something like that, it always comes down to what are you chasing? And some women are chasing money, and some women are chasing looks.
Not even sometimes they're choosing the DICK, dude. They're getting dick down pretty good, yeah.
Well, I mean, and that, all right, that's the third category.
Women just like we both know. I think the person we both know, I think that's what she likes.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about the person we was talking about.
She's a perfect subject. Yeah. Perfect. I don't want to say specimen, but perfect.
Yeah, she's the
case study. Case study.
Talk about looks. I think she's chasing looks.
She's a perfect case study.
You think she's chasing sex, and you think that it's the opposite. I think it's looks. I think she wants to be with the guy where the guy looks good and she could show him off like a trophy. It's like how she's like a man. Steve Harvey show Think Like a Man.
Yeah.
That movie and stuff where he said some men want trophy wife and trophy girl and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what she wants. She wants the trophy boyfriend, trophy husband.
Yeah.
But you think that she's doing it for sex.
Yeah.
Every stupid decision she makes.
she likes looks, but she just got the sex part. Gotta be in there, dude. Gotta be in there.
You think that because
if the guy looks good, but the equipment doesn't fit for her, doesn't match her what she needs. I think she'll toss him.
It's just the first part where the guy gets into arguments with her, gets drunk,
pushes her.
Yeah, he's alcoholic. So now he gets abusive with her. And
and she still talks to him.
The breakup.
She still talks to him.
They get back together. The breakup.
Still talks to him, dude.
Together, breakup, get back together. Once you're in the cycle, you now need one person to die in order for you to actually completely break up with them.
No, she's probably gonna keep going. She'll find another guy to treat her like that.
Then she just went over the edge when she was talking to me, and she was like, "Yeah, I was told him I don't want to be with him, blah blah blah." And I was like, "All right, this is good." 2 months later, yeah, I was with the guy, and I'm at my OBGYN, and she says,
"She got an STD.
You caught this. You had to catch this from this guy."
Oh wow.
And I was like, "Why he burning you now too? Oh my god!" Nah, that's bad. That's bad. So I'm not gonna reveal her name because
we can't reveal this person's name.
But that's bad.
But she's an interesting case study and she always tells me, and eventually you've known her. She always tells us that like, why can't I find a good guy? You know what I mean? Why can't I find a good guy? Why can't I find a good guy? But they're not good looking enough for her, or
yeah, she wants that.
She doesn't even want rich. Doesn't want rich because
yeah, she's not the goal. She's not pursuing the money. She's pursuing the looks
and
yeah,
sex and the young. She likes young guys. She doesn't like old guys. She wants to feel young herself.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
And she wants to get Botox, and she tried to do something else. Like she's.
Well, no, she did all that stuff. She did all that stuff for the Botox and all that.
Now she wants to do something else. Like
yeah, she did all that stuff. The enhancements. But again, you got to do that stuff if you're gonna pull, you know, younger guys or younger, hotter guys or stuff like that. You got to pull it off. But that's someone chasing looks. Do you know someone chasing money?
Chasing money.
Because I think the money one is where the shift happens worse.
Yeah, that's like a Annie Nicole Smith kind of thing.
Because you can't keep breaking up and getting back with that person. Once you break up with that person, it's over. They're gonna grab somebody else real fast.
Yeah, more money.
Yeah, so you now have to take all the abuse, no matter what, all the, you know, physical, mental abuse, the cheating, all of those different things.
Yeah.
And you can't break up with the person because now you don't want to get separated from the money. So it's just like, it's one of those things that just like makes me think like, whoa.
I think that's all women in their 20s.
Now I get it.
In Los Angeles.
Oh, Los Angeles? Did you
run
into that a lot out there in California?
No, California is more. Los Angeles is more looks. In New York City, it's more about like status, like what kind of job they have. Status here in New York.
Yeah, I guess because status, you want somebody that lives in the better side of New York City.
Yeah.
You want
what kind of job do they have?
Yeah, what kind of,
that kind of thing.
Sadly, it's not about what kind of car you drive because not everybody drives in New York City. So
yeah.
So it's a little different. Some people are, you know, driven around.
New Jersey might be a little bit what kind of car you drive in New Jersey.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, where I grew up,
yeah, how far you've gone and stuff like that. But I don't know. The money part, I think it's more. It's I don't know. It's more terrible. Again, I don't really know into these like, you know, gold diggers and stuff like that. I don't, because it's like if somebody's a gold digger, it's like I don't think they're gonna have a conversation with someone like me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been broke. I think probably my entire life, so it's not gonna happen.
Do you like being broke? I've been broke. I'm okay with it.
Nobody likes being broke.
I'm okay with it, man. Because you know what? Because I like doing the acting and the writing. That's all I focused on.
Yeah.
But now I'm changing my life. It's like, you know what? I need a different lifestyle. I need to get passive income. Like maybe like work like get a job that pays a lot of money, then and start businesses, and then they'll fund my income.
Nah, you're broke. You just go to work every day.
Nah, man.
I can't even take a day off. It's like I could, but it's like you kind of think to yourself like.
That's my plan now. It's like I gotta switch up.
I gotta be at work. I gotta pay these bills. I gotta keep paying the bills. It's, you know, rare moment to take a day off now.
And I come from a family who loves money. I don't know what happened to me, dude. I'm Filipino, man. We love money. It's like money, 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 money.
I didn't grow up. I don't think I ever had that ambition of just drive and stuff like that. I later saw in life as an adult what money could get you. And that stuff was nice. But I don't know. I never really had that whole super ambitious type mindset. Yeah. I guess the failure in me was just like, whatever, and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't see it as like this huge thing. Everybody wants to be rich, of course. You know.
I never wanted to be rich. I just never.
Everyone wants that, but
I was scared of money because it's like that's too much stress to deal. All the stuff you have to deal with to make money, like big money. That's why I went for the low money because there's not that much stress. I went for the low hanging fruit.
Low hanging fruit.
Low hanging money.
Nah, I don't know. I always thought if you're rich, you get to do nothing, and that would be like the life to do absolutely nothing all day. But
yeah, but you're enjoying yourself, you know, obviously.
Yeah, you're doing the stuff you enjoy. You're doing the stuff you're thinking about, the stuff you want to have to. You get to go to the bar you want to go to and hang out at this place and go to that club. That's the fun. But yeah, back to the subject we was talking about. More about how women make mistakes in relationships. You know anybody else? Anybody comes to mind? Oh, you go.
Who else do I know? Oh, she's better now. This girl in LA. She kept dating people who were cheating on her. It's kind of weird. But she's found somebody that's nice.
Nah,
she's settled now.
She's not a cuckold, is she? I just learned this word.
No.
I just learned what this word
cuckold.
Yeah, I've never even heard that before. I've heard that like 3 weeks ago. I never met anybody where there's a guy who wants to see his wife have sex with another man.
Yeah.
I always thought that was just something in a porn that was just like, I was like, who is this? Like, nobody would do this and stuff like that.
I think back in my 20s, I was kind of like that. It's like I always felt like someone would take my girlfriend, and I just felt like I was very I was like a peon, like
not worthy of her.
Yeah, not worthy of her, and I'd just be in the corner. Meanwhile, like they're having sex and stuff like that. I would have just like these images, like fantasies, like just like that's what I felt like inside. There's this guy. There's a comedian. I forgot who it was. He said his self-esteem was so low when he has sex, he pretends he's somebody else. I don't know who that comedian was, but it perfectly
that's pretty funny.
It perfectly.
But that's exactly
portrayed
what
me.
Like, it was somebody back in the day, but that was a long time ago. And she went with this guy and married the guy, and it was all about the presentation of it all and stuff. The ring she got, showing the ring off to her friends and stuff like that, and the house they lived in, and bragging out.
See, that's the reason. One of the reasons why I never got married either, because I knew I had to hit a certain standard. Because I was dating a girl for like 11 years, and I had to save up for a ring, and I knew she wanted a $10,000 ring. That was like the standard here where I grew up. So I was saving. I had $5,000 already, and I was like, all right, which one do you want? And I was saving up for it. She had to have the house. She had to have the house. It was just like middle class life. But
you almost.
I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't. But then you start giving me you're a good friend. You started giving me like confidence. Like, no, if you really want to do it, you can do it. So like I appreciate that.
But again, that right there is not good either. It's like you got to get this specific ring. You got to spend $40,000 on a wedding. You got to go on this honeymoon.
Yeah.
You're just burning all this money for what?
No, but she was nice about it. At one point, she was like, you know what? If you can't afford it, I'll buy it. I'll buy it myself. She was gonna buy her own ring.
And
that's how poor I was. That's how poor I was.
And
that's how poor-minded I was.
Yeah, and
she knew.
I'm still gonna get this status of having this type of ring.
Yeah.
But
she was a good girl. She was a good girl.
Probably the best person you ever been with.
Yeah. So, she understood me, but you know what? She didn't deserve me. You know what I mean? She deserved somebody else. Yeah. I gotta admit that. So that's why I just I was 29, she was 26, she had time. I just let it go. And I also just wanted to I didn't want to deal with the stress of having to provide for a family and stuff like that. It's like I didn't want to ruin this girl's life. And she was the only person I was with, so I probably would have cheated on her.
It worked out for her.
Yeah, it worked out for her. I wasn't gonna ruin somebody else's life. That's crazy.
So it was high school sweethearts.
Yeah,
high school.
I feel proud of myself. I feel proud of myself that I made the right decision for her. Then I didn't ruin somebody else's life, but I kind of just went on and but I kind of ruined my life. I didn't know it, but I was so focused on my dream of being an actor and all that. Right. Well, just it's
I gotta muddle through this whole thing. But you was with somebody in Cali where the girl, had money and came for money.
She didn't have money, yeah.
And she was with you for sex. I guess this is
no. She wasn't with me just for sex.
She wasn't with you for looks and money.
No. She wasn't with me. She was with me for like companionship. She really like my. I really like build up her confidence and stuff.
Yeah, it sucks.
No. Believe me, I'm not that sexually gifted. But I get away with it because I'm nice. Like I'm a nice guy. Like,
the guys you bump into, you were probably 60% better than all those guys she was with.
Yeah.
So you had it.
I'm still friends. I'm still friends with her. You know what I mean? Because I'm a nice guy.
You had your sugar mom and stuff. You know.
But you know what? But I am kind of like, I guess I am kind of good with sex. Cause I had a girl call me daddy once, so that was nice. A black girl. I was like, yeah.
I don't know.
So I was like, all right, it's big enough.
The daddy comment is nice, but you know, you don't.
No one ever called me that. And it was the black girl that did that.
You know, I don't know. It all depends.
So that gave me confidence.
It depends her relationship with her father. If her father wasn't there.
She was adopted. left at a fire station or something like that.
I mean, that's a foreshadow. So you don't want that kind of thing.
Yeah, but her father was actually the guy who adopted her was a professional soccer player. Not great, but he played like minors or something like that. And the guy actually played. Pele actually commented that he that he liked his style or he liked his playing. That he commented on his game.
Pele was being nice. He's just a nice guy.
Yeah. Haitian girl, man. She was cute. But she dated a Hispanic guy. You know what it is? She liked Filipino guys because her daughter's father was Filipino, but which was weird. You know what? What happened was they were married. They were moving from a house. They sold that house and they moved to an apartment by her mother's house, by like closer to her family, her adopted family. And the guy never followed. He just never, Filipino guy just never followed her. He just left her. It's kind of weird.
But you could say the real reason why that relationship ended. She wanted a provider.
She was looking
for money. She wasn't.
Oh yeah, it was doing it. You're right. Thank you for bringing that up. She wanted. It was during the pandemic, and like I had all this time in the world. I was going over there, driving like 60 miles, and she's like, "Why don't you just stay over my house and like pay half the rent?" I'm like, "What? What are you out of your mind?" I'm not doing that. So I still had. Yeah, it was half Filipino. She was so sweet. Yeah, and that's when I realized when she had it. I saw like, oh, I saw like the routine of it. I could probably have a child if I wanted to. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, again, that was like.
That's when I started to think like, oh, maybe I could. Yeah, but I was starting to see like, I probably could have, because when I broke up with that girl of 11 years, I was like, I don't think I can ever do this stuff. And it was just too overwhelming. But if you break things down and like organize it, like, all right, you just go to work, you make the money, pay for the rent, stuff like that, then make sure you take care of the kid after work. For the most part, if you just have those activities organized and just breaking it down, like what you have to do and be clear about it, like, oh, okay, it can be done. People do it.
Again, the 20-year-old you wanted to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't want to
back then. Yeah.
It was like a little bit like I'm holding her back, and a little bit you probably thought, she's holding me back. I want to go out there and do.
That's right. Yeah. Well, the whole she wasn't holding me back, but the whole family, the idea of having a family was holding.
Yeah, you're trying to pursue this acting career.
Yeah, dream and stuff like that. I messed up. Like I messed up by thinking that way. I still do that too. Cause like I won't get like a regular full-time job. Because like I'm not gonna do that. That's I still mess up like that.
And because you don't have a full-time job, it allows you time to think and do some stuff.
And I just do all the things that I enjoy.
It allows you to write that script.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I live my life the way I want to.
I don't know if anybody gonna pick up that script.
We wrote a script together. What is it?
Oh no! But see that script, that script. I don't want to reveal that script name until that time. But I'm talking about your movie. This is you did it by yourself. No.
Which one was it? I have a few of them.
Oh, you have a few? I was talking about the Revolution one.
Oh, the Haitian Revolution one. Oh, I totally forgot about that, man. Yeah. Damn.
That was the one that, it gives you time to write that stuff out. But anyway.
Yeah, I wrote that. I continued writing that because I was dating that Haitian girl. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
I reminded because she's the same one that was the provider. She was one.
Yeah.
Wanted to be the provider.
I probably should have like hook up with it. Should have kept going. I'm ready now, man. Like I said, I'm talking to that Filipino girl from Oman. Hopefully she catches on to me. Like, she likes me, and I can get a K1 visa. It's a fiance visa that the U.S. has. You can bring her over to the U.S. within 90 days. You get married. I was like, there's a thing for that.
I don't know, man.
The U.S. really takes care of its citizens.
Somebody that doesn't.
The U.S. takes care of their citizens, dude.
Somebody that's not American. I don't know if I can be with someone that's not American. That's tough.
That's weird that you say that, because I can be with a Filipino girl because I'm Filipino. I know that culture, you know what I mean? But see, you grew up very American, even though you are ethnic. Your parents come from different countries, but you're not. You didn't grow up with that culture.
1 year old.
Yeah.
So
I grew up within my culture.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still influenced by it.
And then Filipinos still come here and tell you about the culture, and
you
still bump into these people, you still talk to these people, you still.
In LA, I talk Tagalog and stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't talk to anybody from other countries. As soon as somebody from another country talks, I'm like, wait, I don't even know how it is. Like, you live in a farm country, you live in a.
You're like a redneck from like the South, dude. You might as well just be that. Probably get along better with those guys.
It's just, I don't know.
Messing around, dating one of those girls.
Americans, I don't know. It's just like it's the same mindset. And that's the whole thing I'm thinking of and stuff.
What do you mean with same mindset?
Because I think somebody from another country is going to think I think we were talking about it before. The whole, that was way back, the traditional thing and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I just can't remember. I don't know if I could be something like that. I need somebody that's gonna, say, get up off the couch, go do this, or shut the fuck up. I need that.
You need a Filipino girl that. You need a Filipino girl will do that to you.
I need
an Asian girl would. Maybe you need to start dating Asian, bro. You gotta try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
Don't knock it till you try it. I guess that's your pickup line.
I'm telling you, you need an Asian girl.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Asian girls are Filipino girls are like that. I know that. Like, no, you gotta go to work. No. You gotta do overtime. Yeah. That's what you heard. That's what I heard a lot from my mother to my father.
Yeah, just that type of thing. Again, still, you still want I still want the delicate girl, but you still want that.
No, you get that from a Filipino girl, Asian girl. They're submissive in a way, but they're still tough. They're still like, I don't know what the word is, man. They're like not thick-headed, but like strong-minded. Like, they're in charge. The Philippines is a matriarchal culture. It's not patriarchal.
Speaking of that, also, there's another problem too. Some women actually go for their high school sweethearts, and they stay with this person.
I know somebody that's like that. I have friends that are like that.
And it's just a terrible relationship. It's just,
No, they're good.
Infidelity.
Oh, I don't know.
Yours is good.
Yeah, my friends are good.
I was just thinking of like, how a woman might make mistakes and stuff. You fall for your first love, and you just can't get away from this person, no matter how many mistakes they make and stuff. That's another one I was.
Because you just remember from back then, like
how great it was in the very beginning and stuff like that.
There was a podcast. They were talking about like why somebody in their 70s can stay with their like younger spouse, just because they can stay that long with a spouse because they remember from back then how this person was, and they're still able to like
how great they were and stuff.
Yeah,
just getting through the moments. That's what that's what relationships is. It's just like you're getting through the moments.
Yeah.
The good times, the bad times.
Yeah.
The mundane. That's what you're thinking of.
Yep.
And that's the enjoyment. So I don't know, one of those things.
Yeah.
Those things to think about. Anybody else? Did you ran into? Because again, you probably ran into more hotter girls than I have and stuff like that.
I was working. I don't know, but like I did go. I had like Dakota Johnson at a restaurant look at me, kind of just staring at me, like, "What the hell?" She's staring at.
I'm not talking about famous. I'm talking about people, women that are really hot because you attempted to try to be an actor, and there was a lot of actresses because to be an actress you have to be attractive. I'm talking about that type of stuff.
No, I never found another girl that was like that I knew I would marry. But that's because
not for you. I'm talking about when they went and talked about stories of how their relationships are going wrong.
No, just you, man, most of the time. Well, my friend, no, he never talks about how he doesn't date that much though. I'm not gonna. I was about to say his name. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah. I'll get mad at me.
Yeah. I remember that. That was the gold digger girl. She was she moved out, lived with the guy. That was your friend. Lived with the guy, did all that stuff, and
that's right.
Every moment.
She used him. She used him in LA, I think.
I can't. Yeah. Every moment she used. About it,
very talented guy, though. Very talented guy.
He was terrible. He had no talent.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say it. No, he made people laugh. He made
a person.
I might get him on this podcast. I might get him.
The guy in the mirror. He made the guy in the mirror laugh. Okay, but
no. Because you don't know well, you've been helping me out with stand up, but maybe it's just not your cup of tea. Stand up. He makes people laugh.
I got past.
The man is skilled at his craft.
I got past Sesame Street laughter, and now I'm a little higher up on the scale of comedy.
But the man is skilled. He's a skilled writer, skilled comic performer.
A woman that was way above his scale. It was,
but he still did it. He still did it. He still did it. Gotta give him that.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I was like, nah, this girl.
That's because when you're doing,
she likes him.
When you're doing stand-up comedy, you get to do that. Like I was with our friend at Starbucks Barnes and Noble today, and I was doing a bit. I was just saying it out loud, and I was this cute girl just turns around, kind of like looks at me because I was just loud. Like, oh, I'm sorry, and she gave me a big smile. And our friend, she's like, Jay, she likes you. Jay, oh my God, Jay. She was like really honest. She wasn't just like smiling at you, like Jay. And she was like a skinny girl, like skinny, like like in her 20s. Like it's too young to be my daughter.
Now, those are the people where you always wonder about. Those are the women that you want to find. Those are the women looking for some guy that wants to make them laugh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, something, I could probably pull this off.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing I did. That's how I got girls. That's how I got women. It was like the thing is to make them laugh, make women laugh. That's the whole thing.
But again,
that's the best advice I can give you.
That's a small niche of women.
All women, bro. All women.
Money and looks is still.
Oh yeah. But if you have the money, if you can do that, then you have back it up with money. At least have money. You're good. Looks is you don't really need it.
Nah, looks is very important. Very, very important.
Make them laugh. Have the money. Looks you can't change, but make them laugh and having the money, you got it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just the task right there. But maybe he made this girl laugh. I don't know, but
he was a funny guy.
I guess she stopped laughing, and then
I felt bad for him though. I was like,
of course you did, because he's your friend.
But you know what? I was happy. He was enjoying himself. But yeah, she after.
He's a hack. He can't make anybody laugh.
No.
But again, I only seen one stand-up. One stand-up is not.
You can't say he can't make anybody laugh when he's making. When I've seen him.
I only seen one stand-up.
When I've seen him make a club full of people laugh. You can't say that. It's just not your comedy. That's all it is.
He had a laugh track probably. I didn't see the audience.
I used to drive. The man's good. He's skilled. Not only is he talented, but he's skilled. He knows how to look for it. Right. He knows funny.
But the girl he had,
not a very good teacher because she tried teaching me.
No, I don't think
He
comedy.
tried teaching me a
I
bit.
don't think.
No, I learned
think
some things from it,
comedians-
but I never really like
I don't think
went full
comedians
on.
could teach another comedian.
No, you can.
I think
He told me about
comedian-
punchline, like leaning in. I was like, oh, I see how that works. But then I got other bits. He did teach me, but not. I was hoping he'd teach me the whole thing.
I think you learned.
No. I was
watching
hoping
other
I'd learn all of it from him. That's
yeah. Now you gotta watch other
that's
people.
what it was.
Yeah, you gotta watch other people, and that's how
It
you
was
learn.
me, you know. I was hoping.
Yeah, you can't learn from one person.
Yeah, I learned from you. I learned from my other friend. I learned from Alan from a past podcast.
Oh no, I'm not telling you how to deliver the jokes.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just telling you this is a joke.
the black friends helped me write the jokes. The Jewish friends helped me perform deliver the jokes. They tweak everything. You tweak the writing.
Yeah,
the Jewish.
I'm not going to that. Yeah, but again, I don't know. That's the kind of girl I probably need to find. Somebody that will enjoy laughing.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not that hard, bro.
Nah. Money and looks, man. Money and looks.
Start doing stand up. We got to start doing stand. I forgot to tell you, we need to start doing stand up, right? We were supposed to go to open mic.
Yeah. And see, work. You go to work every day. You're tired. You're like, oh,
yeah,
and stuff like that. You don't have to do that. You just. I'm not gonna go to work today.
Yeah, but you got football.
I'm gonna do my little stand up tonight, and then the next morning you just say, "Oh, I'm good," and you're energized. You're ready to go.
All right, bro. We're done.
All right, give me your social media again.
They know my social media. What's your social media?